Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Welcome to my stream, my boys.
But it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it?
If
you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Now this one complete.
Get off me, you see that? Y'all see that, y'all firsthand, y'all see that.
Yards as they get closer for third down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, my God.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on
You already know what I'm finna do, y'all?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton. And he finds a man on the crossing route. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
Oh, my God.
Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Under 10, 10.
Throwing is Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Look at that defense, my boy. Well, now we all know that's a fumble.
Jackson, such a threat with those
that's defense
legs.
overall.
Improvise and get the first.
Trash.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Don't get nervous.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Nowhere.
Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Here we go, D. It's just me.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Now it's Jackson. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Oh, no.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, no.
For it all. Got him, and it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
This nigga really got beat.
Hollywood Marquise Brown, 29 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Hey! He died. Tell that nigga pick his mans up. Start one more time.
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin
check out FML Code, my boy. That's my boy.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first
Still
drive.
started the city.
Really strong.
This shit was a hell of a good feeling. Don't be so crazy, but I close to $1 million. I'm kidding. Pop his ass and take it to the city. That's some shit from Atlanta to Philly. Smoke the weed so it get a little easy. Double keep knocking at the door. Popping pills and then let her go. Stevie Wonder, you can't see it no more. All this other shit. Flying through their bushes. Killing with Big Sean. Everybody dying. Bodies getting dropped. When he died, tell that nigga pick his mans up. All this is when yo was trying to pick my mans up. My brother really say to the bitch man up. Sorry on the time in the blue and tin truck. Fuck that, slide in the fucking lamb truck. Just bought the body, I made a better puss. Big booty bitch, I wanna set it up. If I go to jail, no, a new one, give a fuck. Pussy nigga stand up, got shot down, put the man down. Put it up a bag, and what you talking, you can shut him up.
Second down, McCaffrey. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets
the nigga told you, nigga got these pussy niggas poses. One fuck with nigga rat niggas poses.
Newton looking to throw on third and 1. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
I was on the 10 and the nigga ran up. Then he got a problem trying to pick his bands up. And then nigga brother nigga couldn't stand up. I don't know no motion, then I got a man up. Then my nigga Kobe sliding in the lamb truck. Everybody understand it's just too much.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go.
I slide in the Oba.
McCaffrey. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
He's talking to me, shut him up.
It's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
But these niggas poses.
He was looking to get that one to DJ.
Free out my dog for the real ones.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to
that's a risk.
this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a play fake, and it's moving.
He tried this to the 30. Oh, man. It's all good. Come on.
No doubt, a very disappointing ending to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. He saw the end result.
Well, indeed, can't run it out as they spun on the ground. And defensively,
Not
he's
far
looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard penalty. Gets him to 2nd and 4.
Niggas that say they die for me.
One didn't do the cipher, everybody got some trifling.
Love some hoes in my phone, better go die for me. I love y'all, one night these hoes, I got some trifling. I call my sister to fight these hoes, I get some trifling. If she don't answer, I look like 90s hoes, I get some trifling. Yeah, what's her sign? She said a Pisces, yeah. But I don't get no fuck, I get some trifling. Yeah, tell me if she really, really likes me.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Stupid bitch.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Steps away, and he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him and get another deep ball.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll run with McCaffrey, and he's got room. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 39 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson being chased out left. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. On 2nd down, Ingram, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. To throw on 3rd down, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Yeah, nigga.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. Put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the
Just caught my crush boyfriend lacking. I should have whooped his ass. I'm talking about beat the brakes off this little man and take it home. Yeah, fool. I be on the real one.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, 180. Here we go.
Now on 1st down, he's going to sneak it. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, stupid ass play.
The game's first play, and it's 2nd down now. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
That was one
They'll have 2
play
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They find some open field here. Now they can't bring him down. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Newton to throw, and he rifles one incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And that one's not going to get there.
What?
Not enough juice and ambition.
That shit looked it.
But it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Strip that ball. Alert 3. Maverick. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Number West. Mike 59. Watch the run.
To throw is gone. Going up top for Kupp. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. What a spin. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. No. After one on EA Sports. Here's McCaffrey. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On 1st and 10, Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Hate when do this shit, man.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain up.
Can't do what I fucking want to do, bruh. Come on.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Alright, bet. More of that trippy shit, bro.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Hi, Mr. Blair.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Completes it to Samuel. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Throwing is Newton. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Gone. That'll be caught by Kupp. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And they see right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age. We're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. Who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete.
Oh, wow. Keep doing the same play. I'm stopping. Yeah, easy.
45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
No, seriously. Keep doing the same play, please.
We go tonight, like 20. You ain't going nowhere. What? Check, 59.
Yes, sir.
On first down, it's Gurley.
Stop.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
6.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now on 2nd and 16. Goff. He's going to air one out. In the double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston.
Shit, get easy, my boy.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool
you playing
instead
back,
of running out onto the field.
Sheesh.
A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Yeah, you blitzing too.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 82
Thought I was running. Let's go.
As they are an extra point away now from tying this football
Stop
game.
wrong, my boy.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle
That boy
as
sent him a
soon
good
as the guy
blitz.
catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
Straight to the end zone.
When you
Flick
give up
to
a
me.
big run after catch, the rack
Flick, you see me.
that puts your defense in a
Really
big
like
time
shit,
stressful
what?
position.
A lot
Flick, you
of
see
rack
me.
yardage and a touchdown there on the big play.
Core.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side, and they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good screen.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley.
Nowhere.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Don't
Well,
bring
the
me.
second half was better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Hey, kill.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Oh, shit.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
What the fuck you doing over 22?
Cooks.
Straight.
52 yards.
Don't
and the
bring me
Rams
down.
have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise.
25.
Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. The run on first down gets them a couple up to the 27. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right
Cam,
back
bro,
in
what
this
the
game.
fuck?
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Don't bring me down.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here with 3rd and 8.
Let's get off the field.
Now it's Newton.
Bro, what the fuck, game?
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit
Things
more
are
rest
open.
since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. They will go for it. Now Newton.
Again, Newton, bro. Stop fucking selling me, bro.
Decision to go for it doesn't
really
pan
selling me
out,
right now.
and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Time to establish the run game here.
You're not going nowhere. Come on.
And it's been like this all
Defense
night
got to tighten
long.
up.
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Goff now looking to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
Touchdown. What the fuck?
Bad. Touchdown. Todd Gurley, 28 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. To throw is Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack. 3rd and long, it's Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Come on, 180. 59. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Here we go. 180. It's a party now. It's a party now. Swing. 14. 14.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Okay, baby, I see you.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. They'll give it here to Brown. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
180. 59. Hey, pick your game up.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Corey Littleton there on the tackle. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll try the air now with Newton. On the catch, it's Jarius Wright. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Ready? Ready? Mike 58, right there. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey. Greg.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
20. Let's go.
Newton on 1st down. And he's got it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd.
Chalk this one up in the
Crowd for the kids, your
one on ice.
so you get the